Hello everybody and welcome back to another In Space Nerd video. Today we are going to be watching the SpaceX Falcon 9 NROL-85 mission for the National Reconnaissance Office. We are at T-minus 8 minutes, about to start engine chill. And this is taking place at Vandenberg Air Force Base right now. This is live, just so you guys know. And yep, we're gonna watch it live. And this is not a live stream, this is just a reaction video, but yeah, this booster is going to land back at the landing pad. And also, since it's in the morning, we might see a twilight effect, which will be cool, which is kind of unfortunate for a government satellite, because we're going to be able to follow it all the way because of the sun. But not confirmed that there's going to be a twilight effect. I don't know. I think there's something about like launches in the near Pacific that don't allow twilight effects in the morning. I don't know though. But yeah, it's gonna land back at the landing pad, the booster, and yeah, after booster separation, it will land. After a booster landing, the SpaceX will end the live stream. So we'll probably switch over to the next space flight. So yeah. Coming up at T-minus 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So yeah. So it looks like everything's good. Engine chill has started, as you can see. I don't know. That's a lot of gas. Okay. NROL-85 is launching today. Let's go. Launch is scheduled... Actually, I have no idea. It's 9:12, I think? Let's see. 9:13. Close. Okay. Okay, coming up on 5 minutes here. Okay, we're almost to strong back retract. Alright. Okay. Let's get ready for this launch. It's gonna be epic. If there is a twilight effect, hopefully people in California don't freak out. If you live in California, you should watch these launches that happen here, because they're epic. Okay, almost to strong back retract, and we're T-minus 5 minutes. Alright. Okay.
For developing, acquiring, launching, and operating America's reconnaissance satellites, as well as operating associated data processing facilities in support of national security.
So strong back retract has started. T-minus 4 minutes. So yeah.
And assess the impact of natural disasters. As a reminder, per the NRO, we will not be sharing any views from the second stage today. We'll be ending our webcast shortly after the planned first stage landing at the T-plus 8 minute mark. We're just inside T-minus 4 minutes and counting. All systems continue to be go for an on-time launch. Range is green. Weather is excellent. Vehicle and payload continue to be healthy.
I heard there was a couple clouds, but that shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, as you guys didn't hear, but you just said that if it doesn't launch today, there is another window tomorrow. So yeah, 3 minutes 30 seconds.
This is different from our East Coast launches, where we move a couple of degrees at first and then pull further away at liftoff.
It's weird.
Now we're coming up on T-minus 3 minutes, at which
There we
time
go.
loading of liquid oxygen on the first stage should be complete, and we'll hear the closeout call. And at that point in the countdown, both the first and second stages are...
Stage 1 LOX load is complete.
Here we go. Stage 1 LOX load's complete. That means we're still loading LOX on the second stage, but we've got almost a million pounds of kerosene fuel and liquid oxygen on the Falcon 9 right now.
4K quality. Call 4K.
Meanwhile, the strongback is fully reclined at that 77-degree position. It's ready for liftoff. You can see a little bit of the views in those close-ups where you saw the umbilical stretching out. They're carrying the gas, communications, commands, and propellants.
Okay. Here we go. So this booster has flown once before. I think it's the second flight of this booster. Yeah, so it's like lightly dirty, but yeah. Okay. 2 minutes 15? Okay, 2 minutes. We're almost at startup. Let's listen in.
Waiting to hear the call out of liquid oxygen load complete on the second stage.
Okay.
Stage 2 LOX load is complete.
They do that so...
That's what we're waiting for. We're on the mark. And right now, the NROL-85 payload team continues to be go, and the Falcon 9 team is tracking no issues on the rocket. T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
Open there.
We're now venting down the strongback.
Gas launch closeouts.
That's what they call the gas launch closeouts. That's why you're seeing the large cloud coming off the strongback as we bleed off the pressure and drain the liquid oxygen in the line. Makes for a great show right now in the pre-dawn morning out at Vandenberg.
That's funny. You can't even see the rocket. Where is it?
Coming up on 60 seconds when we'll hear the start-up call-out. Start-up call-out on the flight computers.
Oh my gosh.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
I can't see the rocket. I can go see the bottom. Okay, startup. 1 minute. Here we go. It's gonna be an interesting launch, you guys. Here's NASA spaceflight. Oh, it launched.
MDs go for launch.
It launched. Okay. Well, sorry.
Now you've heard the call out coming up on T-minus 30 seconds. Mission director, go for launch. Everything looking good for Falcon 9 and NROL-85.
This is super delayed. 20 seconds. Not really. Already launched.
T-minus 15 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, already launched. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show us that launch.
Ignition.
Here we go.
Lift off the Falcon 9. Go NROL-85.
It's really bright. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh.
Pitching down range.
Is this fog? I don't think so. It's clouds.
Stage 1 chamber pressure is nominal.
Okay, there we go. Good. They don't really show twilight effects on here on the stream. They just show the onboard video. So you'll have to switch to that.
We're T-plus 42 seconds into the NROL-85 mission. We heard that first call
Power
out.
and telemetry nominal.
And power and telemetry are nominal.
Like
We're now into the throttle down.
really early.
Falcon 9 decreasing thrust to prepare for max Q, the highest amount of aerodynamic pressure.
Vehicle supersonic.
Falcon 9 going faster than the speed of sound. The Merlin engines have throttled back up to full power.
Max Q.
Now we're through the period of maximum dynamic pressure where the stresses are greatest on the Falcon 9.
You're right.
T-plus 1 minute 30 seconds. Everything continues to be nominal on Falcon 9. Trajectory looking good on the first stage.
It's a good view.
We should hear a call out here shortly. MVAC-D chillin'.
Okay. Everything looking good?
MVAC engine chill has begun.
Yeah.
Getting the second stage engine ready for ignition coming up very shortly here. We're getting ready for main engine cutoff, stage separation. The first stage will head back to the launch site. The second stage will ignite and head to orbit.
There.
Nico.
Miko.
Stage separation
Main
confirmed.
engine cutoff and separation. Oh,
MVAC ignition.
good.
Stage 1 boost back startup.
All right.
And there you've heard it. And we maybe even saw all those 5 events that happened back to back. Now currently on the screen, the first stage has begun its
Why don't we
flip
check
maneuver to
the NASA
reorient
Spaceflight stream?
the nose
Let's
back.
check it out. Okay. Okay, so they can see it's first stage, or tracking the first stage coming back, and you can see all the gas. Okay.
Stage 1 boost back shutdown.
Right on time, we've got shutdown of the 3 Merlin engines. We'll next be waiting to see the titanium grid fins begin their deploy now that the boost back burn is complete.
So they is come back. Okay.
And here come the fins. Pin pullers releasing, and the 4 titanium
there goes the
grid fins
fins.
beginning their slow deploy.
Whew.
We're coming up on 4 minutes into launch. Now with that boost back burn done, our first stage will be attempting its land landing in just 4 minutes at T plus 8 minute mark. We're now heading back to the launch and landing site at Slick 4, but you'll notice the first stage has continued to coast up to apogee. You can see there on the screen we've got the altitude and speed indicators of the first stage, 132 kilometers, and now we'll begin descending back down towards the Earth's atmosphere.
Okay.
Now there will be 2 more burns of the first stage engines. One will be the entry burn. That's the next one up. Again, where 3 of the Merlin engines will reignite, the same 3 we just used on that boost back to head it back to Vandenberg. There's a view looking out of the inner stage on the first stage. Second stage now gone, but that gives you an idea if you were sitting inside the inner stage what the view looks like out of it. There's a view. We're slowly getting some of the ocean and California clouds as the first stage continues to orient and head back towards the landing zone. Now the entry burn that I mentioned, it'll be coming up.
Yeah, guys, so it's landing like back at the pad, like on land, not on a drone ship. Called LZ4, landing zone 4. Right next to the launch pad. It's like right next to it.
Squiggly line, I think that may be the contrail from the liftoff of the Falcon 9 as we're heading back right towards about that spot, 1,400 feet away from the liftoff. Now you can see the altitude decreasing. We're down to just inside the 100 kilometer point. Velocity is picking up again. The entry burn will light, and that'll scrub off some of that speed. Now in the vacuum of space, you can see these white pulses. That's nitrogen gas from attitude control thrusters on the inner stage. They're being used to orient and aim the launch vehicle first stage.
Okay,
These thrusters are up on the inner stage near the top of the first stage. Now right now you can see the grid fins aren't doing anything, but once we get back into the atmosphere, look for them to begin moving because it's in the denser air that these fins provide that steering that we need of the vehicle during descent.
Really close.
Right now we're waiting for the entry burn to begin.
Look at
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
gases are cool.
Revert startup.
Landing burn.
There's the center engine is lit.
Okay.
And now we've got 2 more engines up, changing the shape of the plume. Now if you're watching the speed display, you'll notice the velocity is quickly coming down. Now this burn will last about 21 seconds.
Stage 1 entry burn shutdown.
And we've got shutdown of the entry burn.
Good.
And if you're watching that speed display, you'll notice we took out about half of the velocity of the first stage. We've still got one more burn to go, and that's the landing burn. Now, during the first stage landing burn, the center Merlin engine will relight and slow the vehicle down for its second landing attempt back on land, not too far from our launch site.
Okay.
Stage 1 FTS is safed.
Flight termination system on the first stage has now been safed. Landing burn coming up in about 10 seconds.
You do? I mean, that's a good idea.
Stage 1 is transonic.
I didn't know they had flight termination on the first stage.
Stage 2 FTS is safe.
But why did I think of that?
Stage 1 landing burn.
Okay, landing burn.
We've got landing burn. You see the grid fins beginning to operate.
Good. I don't know where the landing pad is.
Waiting to
so I
come
don't
through
know.
the cloud deck
It's
for a view
clouds.
of landing zone 4 at the old Slick 4 West at Vandenberg.
Okay. I can hear it from the ground.
Stage 2 is in terminal guidance.
Okay. Okay, there.
Landing leg
View from the
deployed.
ground camera. Landing legs deploying.
Oh. Good. And perfect.
Stage 1 landing confirmed.
Look at that.
And as you see on your screen, the Falcon 9 first stage has successfully
that.
landed at our landing zone, making this the second consecutive landing for this booster.
Okay. 114th successful landing. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna end. Okay, we're gonna end the webcast. So. Okay, so yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Great launch. And yeah. See you guys in the next Ian Spacer video. Bye.